Hey guys, Ranger Joe's here. Today we're going to take a trip down memory lane. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Westie came out with a video just a week and a half ago, and he was tearing it up with the M1 Garand. Surprised there were still people playing, so it intrigued me. Loaded it up, did a search here on Conquest maps, and there's at least 400 to 500 people still playing Bad Company 2. So I was like, what the hey? Let's play it and compare it a little bit to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. As you can see, there's not a problem getting into maps, and quite a few of them were filled. So we're going to get into this here, but the pros and cons. Anybody you ever talk to that's played Bad Company 2 has nothing but good things to say about it. And I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I'm going to go over a couple of those, and I think first and foremost is the maps. The maps were amazing. Most of them were pretty linear and would have a choke point in the center and a reason to be there, and it brings everybody together to fight, and it's a lot of fun. I played a little heavy metal the other day, and wow. But as fun as it is, and it's not the same. The color's a little washed out, I think. The graphics aren't quite as good, but that Frostbite 1.5 engine, I wouldn't say it's better than what we have, but it was amazing to the point that you could level every building. You know, Levolution is kind of cool, but Siege of Shanghai, I think, is better gameplay with the skyscraper standing than it is falling. It might have been better if maybe it half fell and still had playable, I don't know, ways to get up to halfway up it and still be able to fight out inside some office buildings or something. But being able to use your knife quickly in Bad Company 2 was much better than what we have now. That whole animation just drives me crazy. I just don't use it that much anymore. The Recon could use a mortar strike. I think that made the Recon player a lot better used at least. And of course the ghillies. Haven't had ghillies since Bad Company 2. The assault class carried the ammo. I think that's a little better than the support doing it now. Maybe switch that back and have support carry the first aid. No prone. It was kind of unique back then, and a lot of people didn't like it, but I really did. And you could attack the enemy spawn. A lot of people complain and whine about it, but it is a valid tactic that's used in the military. And as you know, over 12 million copies were sold of this, so it's the highest selling Battlefield of anything, because Battlefield 3 only sold about 9 million, and Battlefield 4 about 7 million, give or take. And the cons in this, though, riding around in the vehicles, the tanks seem to be sluggish and slow. You can't maneuver them as quick. Field of view is a little less. C4 just drives me crazy because the buttons are opposite of what it is in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. No motorcycles. It would have been nice to have motorcycles maybe in this. And 4 people squads. Takes a little getting used to as well. And as you know, when you're playing the single player mode, you are Private Marlowe, and you have Private Sweetwater and Private Haggerty, or Haggard, and Sergeant Redford, and they just haven't had a single player mode since this that's been, I don't know, as fun and intriguing. But it is still fun. Get out there and play it. It's worth playing. It's surprising though. It's still $25 for this game. Now the expansion pack for the Vietnam expansion, that was a lot of fun. I love the music in that. So there you have it. It was in the tank here. As you can see, when you're in the tank, everything's kind of dark. And I didn't remember it being that bad. It was a little slow getting around. But it is fun. Still a lot of people playing it. And it gives you something else you can do if you get a little tired of Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 has been out for over 2 years now. This came out in 2010. 6 years. Seems like it's been a lot longer than that, actually. In Battlefield years, it's about 12, I guess. So maybe we'll get a Battlefield Bad Company 3. It's not going to be next, that's for sure. They've already said it's going to be a Battlefield 5. these guys up there in those houses and just destroy them. So thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we will catch you in the next video. See ya.